Now motherfucker want to be live.
What's the name of Danny's record label?
It used to be Make It Happen.
Nah, it's not that.
I know. That's I remember.
I remember Make It Happen.
That's when we was running. That's when I was running with them.
Did you used to go to that spot he used to do in Harlem?
What up, Bugs? Huh?
Did you used to go to with him, that spot he used to do in Harlem? Sip?
Yeah. Sip used to be the spot. He used to own Sip.
Yeah, we used to be in there all the time.
We used to own Sip. I used to go there. He had his own little corner. I think I did a little event there too.
Okay. Yeah, it was small, but it was a cool spot. It had a cool vibe.
Yeah. Don't fall, nigga. Don't. Okay. We are live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's up, people? What's up? How we doing today?
Cheer. Make sure y'all can hear us, because I don't know.
How do we know if they can't?
I'm hope and pray. All I do is turn this shit on and hope and pray.
What, they calling? I can't hear you.
I just hope and pray. We got 3 on there. You know what I mean?
And my phone is half dead, so I can't even call people.
Yeah, because I don't have an iPhone. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how iPhones and Androids, everybody hates the iPhones and Androids.
Well, my brother made me an iPhone person.
What were you before that?
I was what was the bullshit phones they used to have?
The flips, the boosts?
No, it was
the smartphone came with the iPhone, and then
I'm talking about before the iPhone. What was the shit that used to have the little ball? Pause. Come on.
The blueberry?
Blackberry. Yeah. See, you forgot already.
I know.
It wasn't that long
because the Blackberry was for like real professionals, people that had office jobs.
No, everybody used to have a Blackberry.
I wasn't one of them.
Okay, my bad.
I had a flip phone. I had the Motorola.
We used to have the flip phone, then we had the Blackberry.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Well, I used to have the Motorola flip.
Okay.
That shit that looked like it was a little hard thing, you know what I mean?
And then it went,
Top almost shot me over that shit.
For like 6 months to a year, it was the Razor. Remember the Razor phone?
Yeah, the Razor came. The Razor was the first smartphone. But you said girls didn't like iPhones. No, they love iPhones.
Well, all the girls I know don't like iPhones. They prefer
Galaxy, the Galaxy,
yeah,
Android,
the
right?
Android.
Or what's the other one? If you don't get an Android, it's like the bootleg LG.
No, they get the Android.
They don't get the LGs and shit. LGs. Yo, what up?
What's up?
This is Attention Whores right here, episode 446.
All right.
I skipped a whole bunch of them bitches. I don't care. And tonight we have a great special guest with me right here. This man I know for a few years right now. It's so much shit we could talk about. He's my OG.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I had the privilege and the honor of, before meeting him and knowing him, meeting his brother right here, Asa Buchanan.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Asa was like I told you, the life of the fucking party.
Yeah, he was.
I met him at a beat battle one time when I was doing my little beat battles back in the day when battles meant some shit. You know what I mean? So, he's not here with us no more. You know what I mean? Was a year and a half?
He passed away December 7th, 2020.
2020, so it was about to be 2 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah. You're right. December 7th. Damn, that was
2020.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Asa.
R.I.P.
You know what I mean?
Just want to say something real quick. Happy birthday to his heir to the throne, Colin Coleman. Colin Coleman, and my cousin Randy Anderson. Happy birthday to them.
Happy B-Day, you know what I mean?
Thank you, my brother.
Energy is with you. And this is Ace's older brother, correct?
Yes, I am.
This is Ock, round the block Ock. You feel what I'm talking about? He gonna have a story to tell. He know it all. The motherfucker know my family, and we didn't even know.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Dwayne, man.
Yeah, what's up, Dwayne?
You know what I mean?
Hope all is well with you, brother.
Yeah, he in Georgia making money.
What is he doing in Georgia?
From my understanding, he works on the trains. I don't know if he's a conducting or whatever, but
he got personality. I remember.
Oh yeah. He's definitely gonna blow up. Back when I took my little hiatus for about 3 months. He was living here with us, and he had the dogs that I love so much. Okay. You know what I mean? And I couldn't do the podcast because I was like, the dog. I didn't have the mic, so I was like, the dogs are going to come bark. Yeah. Okay. And then they might try to attack somebody, and I'm going to have to fight a nigga. Not you, but the actual dog. So I was like, nah, I can't have that.
Good dude.
Shout out to them. Shout out to my sister Relly all day. You know what I mean? So I was like, honestly, I was trying to figure out what's going to be my next pod. I want to shout out, my homegirl, Ra. She was on the last episode.
Shout out.
Yeah, we had mad fun talking. It was good talking to her. I haven't talked to her in a while. And I actually got a lot of people hit me up talking about they want to, they're interested in doing the pod. And I was like, great, dang, I need that. You know what I mean? But this man right here had hit me out of the blue. He hit me out of the blue like, yo, you in this cipher? This cipher from like years ago? I don't know what, it's like 12 years old. He's like, it's a cipher that Bugnanas now. Shout out to Phase One.
Yeah, Phase One.
Phase One.
Static.
Ace's partner. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to Phase, and they had a crew or a group or a union called Bugnanas. And he had like these episodes. This is back when like there was no smartphones. Yeah. He had whatever phone he had. Yeah. Like you seen those videos. Yeah, you can hardly see anybody in it. So I was like, he's like, yo, what's Bugnanas to you? And I remember on the episode, I'm like, not being at this event is Bugnanas. You know what I mean? Not fucking with Asa Buchanan and Phase is Bugnanas. Not getting a new pole record is Bugnanas. So he was like, yo, I see you in this little cipher joint. Yeah. I was like, which one? So I had to go down, look for it. And I found it. Shout out to my brother Impact. First he in Cali, now he in Georgia somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, he in Georgia. I checked him last year.
Where's Impact? I don't know.
Impact bought one of T.I.'s old crib.
Look at
Georgia.
that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no bullet holes or no bullet, no guns. Whatchamacallit's up in there. And if it is, that nigga found it already. Yeah. It is crazy ass. But shout out to Impact. We had his old studio in the Bronx, and we had a cipher, was mad heads in there and shit. And I went down and saw it. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. Literally forgot.
Shout out to Irene. I know you're going to curse me out if I don't mention your name, so I had to do that.
He started talking about you first. Then he was like, don't do it because I don't want to put him on blast. But shout out to him. And we had that cipher. So I was like, yo, the fuck? I always wanted to have Asa on the pod. Like literally before anything happened with him, I had just started the pod. Probably a month. Because it was 2020 November. My 2-year anniversary will be November 5th.
Okay.
So November 5th of 2020, I started the pod.
Yeah.
Because the first episode was called like Election Day. It was about the election and shit. So, I had told him prior to anything happening to him, like, yo, you should come on the pod. But that's really before I was doing like guests. Like it was just me and John and we was just talking and shit. So I really wasn't in that zone yet, but I always wanted, we could have, I had Static up here, you know what I mean? DJ Static, I had,
and Static was, I don't mean to cut you off.
I'm talking.
When Bugnanas would do their shows, Static was their DJ.
Static was everybody's DJ.
But he was like, well, all right, I'll say this one.
No, not saying it like that.
No, I'm going to say, we met Static at the beat battles. That's how we met Static and Phase One at the beat battles. Because we didn't know them. We just came there on the humble.
So I gotta get into that because this is called the Ock and Asa show. Okay. So we're gonna talk about Ock and we're definitely gonna talk about Asa because he's not here, but he's here energy wise, spiritually wise. So before we go into that, because I want to know how he got in, because the two biggest personalities in the beat battle were Static and your brother.
Trust me, I want to tell you the story because it's a good story behind that.
Okay, I forgot where I was going because this whatever you put in this goddamn
Kettle One and some
trying to drink.
I call it joy juice. To put you in a good mood.
Oh my God!
I'm happy right now.
The old nigga, I'm an old nigga too, but you gotta have a name called Joy Juice.
Joy Juice.
Oh shit, that might get somebody in trouble nowadays. You can't. So I forgot what I was gonna say, but
the beat battles.
Well, the beat battle, I was gonna say something else. But
no, go to what you was gonna say, and then I'll.
Where the fuck I was going? You doing the beat? Oh, Static. I was gonna say shout out to Static. Shout out to AD. Yeah, AD came. I was about to say AD the General. RIP AD the General, but AD was here, my brother, and
good brother.
Like when I used to come up in the city, it was the Jersey boys that would come back to the city, and it was Phase One, it was Asa Buchanan, it was Impact, it was R&R, it was AD, you know what I mean? Like we were the whole crew back with the Tiger and shit. So getting back to your point, boom. How did he didn't know anybody? He just came to the beat battle?
Here go what happened.
All right, go ahead. So, talk to me, man.
We were doing parties in the early 2000s.
All right.
My man L Trends, he was supposed to be in a beat battle. We had went to Virginia.
Okay.
So he had talked about the beat battles, and I knew my brother, he was a little discouraged about his beats. He's like, yeah, I don't know if it's popping. I was like, nah, you are. He's like, nah, I need to know. So as soon as I found out about the beat battle from L Trends, I hit my brother. I was like, yo, they got the joint on the what's that? The Lower East Side. The Lower East Side.
It was the men of the wait, where the fuck where we at? It was
the Lower East Side.
Yeah, it's the Lower East Side, but I'm trying to the cafe.
Oh damn!
Shit, disrespectful. This is this Jews guy.
You're the champion. You're supposed to know this.
Nigga,
what even saying on that?
No, because this is the thing that ran it. The place. It's not the
some cafe.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
You know it.
Oh shit.
It's a Spanish name.
That's why we shouldn't be drinking.
You poured this cup for me and tell me why you shouldn't be drinking. Anyway, it was a Lower East Side. Right. It's very well known.
Yeah. New Eureka Cafe.
Yeah, New Eureka Cafe. I said it was Spanish, goddamn.
New Eureka.
I knew it had Rican in it, goddamn.
The New Eureka Cafe.
New Eureka, so go ahead.
So, all right, so L Trends told my brother, he told me about it, so I told my brother. So my brother, the one L Trends was supposed to be in, he didn't make it to, but my brother, he made it, but he didn't get to be in it. My brother made it to it and saw what happened, and Static was the big dude. So my brother's like, next month I'm signing up.
This is 2000 what-ish?
2002.
That makes sense.
2002.
That makes sense. About that, yeah. 2002.
So go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you go from there, because I don't know how.
So the first one, like I said, he just was there as a witness, as he just watched it. So he's like, so he signed up for the next month. The next month he got in it.
Yeah. With Rocky. With Rocky used to run it.
Yeah, Rocky used to run it. Rocky don't run it no more?
Rocky went to like Arizona.
Yeah, but he still does it.
Does he?
Yes.
I don't know. Yo, where's Mike G at?
Yeah. Mike G
could have been my man. If I was smart, I would have made him my manager.
Mike G was good people.
Yeah, but
Rocky's in Arizona, but he still does it. He's like, it's prosperous to him, so he does it once a month.
Is it like the old battles, or is it just like you play a beat?
I haven't been there. I haven't been there in ages. I haven't been there since the good days.
Yeah, the good old days. But go ahead. So he gets into the battle that next month.
So the next month he got into the battle. He never came in. I'm not trying to be cocky. My brother never came in anything lower than second. He always came in at second. He was
a personality.
And he was the first guy who danced to his own music.
Yeah, he played. First of all, this is the early 2000s. This is the era. If you're not riding with Dipset or some commercial, you fucking with Ruckus. This is New York. I'm just giving the atmosphere.
I'm gonna tell you where it comes from. We used to work for Bad Boy Street Team, so you know Bad Boy got all the
you got a dance.
Oh yeah, he got a dance.
He always did the show dance. So this motherfucker. So bust it. We in beat battling like hoodie.
Yeah.
I got bars. You know what I mean? Just that atmosphere, right? Book bags all day. So motherfuckers gonna make the best head nodding beat.
Yeah.
The best head nodding beat. This is when I first came. I didn't know how to sample.
Okay.
Like going to beat battles taught me how to be a better producer.
Oh, yeah, it taught everybody.
Yeah, because I was like, you could do this. Like I found out how to chop up the samples. What's a great sample, and it motivated you if you didn't win or didn't get none. Oh, I'm coming back with some fire next time. So real quick, hold that. So Asa was this big dude that would come and he'd be in the corner, and then. They be like, Asa Buchanan. First of all, the name get me because I'm like, oh shit, One Life to Live. I thought it was all my children, but One Life to Live. And I was like, I know that name. That name is fire. Asa Buchanan. I know that shit. You know what I mean? My mom turned that shit on. I had to watch it. Couldn't watch my cartoons and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this big nigga up there, got the glasses on, all that shit. Yeah. Beat here. Boom! Heavy drums. Yeah. There's some dancing shit. This nigga like, he just going at it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Now this is all underground head. So he takes the whole oxygen out the room with it. So I'm like, oh, this nigga's like, is a problem. I remember the first day I told him, I was like, yo, all right, I see it. You a problem, right?
And that's how him and Phase One met at the beat battle. Because FaZe knew Static already.
Okay.
And he told Static, he's like, yo, that dude beats is hot. Static like, yo, we got to get his number. We got to know. He got to be our man. Like, we need to know that dude.
Yeah.
So we've been rocking since then. Since 2002, we've been friends with them.
Yeah, man. Definitely a personality. Definitely lost, man. Definitely. But yeah, he was definitely the life. When I say someone's the life of the party, he's the life of the party. Yeah. I only have people I have up here. My brother Dre, life of the party. Yeah. Great dude, man. Great dude. Just always something positive. Want everybody to have fun. Not on no negative shit. You know what I mean? All I have is people up here that's positive, inspirational. I have my father behind me. I'm going to lift him up. You know what I mean? I just got inspiration. Who the fuck is
Ted is 50. Ted to be 55. K gonna be 60 or 61 this year. And he still want to go hard.
You want, right? Yeah.
Okay. So you like, shut up, because they gonna hear all that shit you talk.
You heard that.
I don't know what you just heard.
Check your 1, 2, 3, check.
Check. Thank you for all the people tuning in to this dope Attention Whores podcast.
Attention Horse. Can you hear us? Wave if you could hear us. I need to know if you can hear us this time. We had technical difficulties.
We back.
The black men are back.
Okay. She said, you're good. Okay, how do I watch? What do you mean, how do you watch?
Wait, how did you say we good?
No, it was two different people. Irene said we're good. Rebecca said, how do I watch?
So she can hear us now.
Yes.
Mic check. 1, 2.
How do I watch? What do I tell her? Go to live.
If she got the call, if she's on the page, it should say live, and she just click on that, and she'll see us. Technical.
All right.
Check. I said you could hear us.
We're back. Let's go.
Back. So listen, it was technical difficulties. I understand what happened. Hold up, we not even lit up. I fucked up.
Ah, damn it!
I was talking to you, and then that shit happens. I was like, oh shit. Let's just get ourselves lit up real quick.
Maybe I need to rescind my offer. My bad. I'm just kidding.
No. This is good. I don't care. You know, black people gotta see how it is in the trenches or whatever the kids say nowadays.
The hell with them kids. Them kids don't know shit. Let me tell you why the kids don't know shit. They don't even know how to write script anymore. I'm mad.
They don't teach niggas how to write script.
What script? They
don't do it no more.
I agree with you. You're right. But how are you supposed to sign your check? You can't print your name on a check. You're supposed to sign it.
Let me tell you something, man.
Oh, they're not getting checks? They just getting cash?
Mic check. Can you hear us? Wave if you could hear. Wave, and I'll check the waves. Yeah, they don't teach people how to do script anymore.
That's horrible.
They don't teach people how to do script anymore. All right, so yes, I'm a little tipsy. This motherfucker got me a little...
I'm straight. This is what I do.
But Bussy, what happened was, real quick, and this is the disclaimer, listen, I own up to my shit. For some reason, the live paused. And me as a dumbass didn't just stop it right there. I continued it thinking everything was good, and I guess it didn't click up with the mics. So y'all couldn't hear us, y'all could only see us. But I remember where everything cut off, so boom.
Yes, let's go.
So, what we were talking about, we were talking about the Bronx. How crazy the Bronx was.
The home of hip-hop. Yeah.
Home of hip-hop. You said you was not far from Fat Joe and all them wild
I grew up on 173rd and
I was on the west side because you and I know was the best side.
But we called it 174th. Peter Guns was up the block from us. My man Claude, he did if you ever listen to the House of Pain first album, Everlast gives a shout out to my man Claude. Claude was doing hip hop in the early 80s.
Word?
He was that dude in the early 80s.
Okay.
Peter Guns know what I'm talking about.
Okay. And this guy knows a lot of people. He knows a lot of people.
I appreciate that.
He's in the crevices, if that's an issue. But yeah, we was talking about that basically, and I'm on the west side.
So you was by the 4 train and the D train.
Yeah, by Burnside University. I was at the River Park Towers, RCT, the Wild Boys, right across from Cedric and Cedar. 15, 20, 1700, 1600, 1700.
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
man.
Talking
I
about.
was right across from there. Niggas, when I was there, I knew nothing about hip hop because I'm in the I'm running the street 88, 80, 89.
Quick question. Like, how old are you?
I'm 40, 42. So
wait a minute, how you started with 30 and then jumped to 42?
I'm 42.
All right.
I might look
Do you know my man Raw? My man Raw, he was from our area, but he used to hang with Riverwalk Tower. Jamaican dude. R-A-W-L-E. That's his real name.
Was he like 10 years older?
No, he's about your age.
About my age?
Maybe he might maybe.
But I left in 93. I left in 93.
No, he was there from the 80s to the 90s, so you gotta know him.
I'm a kid. I'm telling you.
You gotta know him.
Raw? I don't know anything about Raw. But I might know somebody that know the nigga about Raw.
You gotta know Raw, because he used to stay over there. He used to always River Park Towers, all them areas. He was over there. He was from our side.
I used to love RPT, man. Like, I still do, just because I grew up there and I was raised there. But that shit is wild.
Oh, and he had the group with Peter Guns, the Gun Runners.
He got a group of runners.
They was called the Gun Runners. And he was way younger than Peter Guns. They was the Gun Runners.
Shit. But tell us about the Hackensack Brewery. What the give? You got the flyer.
That's the old flyer.
I know. Well, show the old flyer.
You
showing the old flyer.
You sure you gave it back to me?
Nigga, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I got.
Look at you.
No, shut up, man. I ain't know.
Fuck, nigga.
All right,
we done had enough technical difficulties.
All right, this is the flyer for last month, but this month is going to be September 25th.
Okay.
On a Sunday, Vibes in the Garden. We got the Awesome 2. We got my man K Def that produced Lords of the Underground first album, and my man Keefy D, another dude, dope DJs. It's going to be a good party.
Dr. Keefy D that's on video talking about they shot Tupac. I don't want none of that shit. Okay? No Tupac shooter and no Keefy D. You need to change his name, okay? You need to change his name right now.
Good dude and hell of a DJ.
Yeah,
and it's a free party.
Yeah,
it's from 2 to 8.
2 to 8. It's free
on Sunday.
Pay for some
September 25th.
Pay for some brewery.
Yeah,
pay for some good malt liquor. You know what I mean? Yeah. Have fun, enjoy yourself, talk to people.
Good music
network,
and good vibes.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. I'll be there even though he thinks I won't. I will be there.
And we're celebrating birthdays.
I missed, but I was working like a slave on the plantation.
We're celebrating the birthday of Special K, and we're celebrating the birthday of Irene. It's one more person. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yo, get that ice before it melts, man. I don't want to hear that.
Come on, man.
Yo, behind the scenes, he's yelling at me, man. I don't appreciate this shit.
All right, hold on. Mark Fisher, a.k.a. Fish. We celebrating his birthday, too.
Big Fish.
It's going to be a good time. We got birthday cake and all that.
Okay. We lit. She said we lit. Then
there you go.
We lit. Now, I'm going over all the shit that should have been fucked up. So, boom.
Okay.
After you talked about the brewery, we into the fact that your interaction with Anthony Mackie.
Oh, yeah. I go off camera real quick.
I'm on the butter. Yeah, I know Poison Pen. Poison Pen is my bro. Okay. I met Poison Pen years ago.
Yeah, we know him for a bunch of years.
Poison Pen is like a fixture in New York.
Yeah.
Poison Pen.
Think about it. The album came out in 2009 and he did the intro.
You did the intro?
Mm-hmm. He was like, what is Bugnanas? If you listen to the album, you'll know.
Yeah, Poison Pen. I remember back in the day, I don't know how I ended up here, but motherfuckers was going for that making the band shit.
Uh-huh.
And I knew Poison before this.
Okay.
But when they had the making the band like auditions, it used to be lines around the fucking block. Like literally lines around the block. And one day there was a line around the block and I ran into Poison Pen and we chilling. This is back when they had a barcode, the old barcode in New York, the arcade barcode and shit. When niggas used to get drunk and shit used to pop off, they had to close that shit down. But yeah, I remember him from back in the day. This is early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. And because I met him and I met Breeze Ever Flowing.
Yeah,
because they had Stronghold.
Yeah, Stronghold.
See, I know about Stronghold. Stronghold, that's Bronx, right? Or mostly Bronx?
Brooklyn. Because Pen's from Brooklyn. Poison Pen's from Brooklyn.
What is Breeze from Brooklyn? Where was Breeze Ever Flowing from? Shout out to Breeze if you were around, brother.
I think he's from Harlem.
All right, cool. But they were,
they
were like the first like mega group underground head niggas.
Yeah, everybody know them.
Yeah, shout out to them. Stronghold for real. So I met Breeze. I did ciphers with Breeze, Everflowing, Poison Pen, Immortal Technique.
Immortal Technique.
Like, come on, man. Like, after a while, it's just like, damn. At the time, I'm a kid. I don't know shit. I just want to spit bars and shit.
But here's the thing. If you're respected by them, you're respected by all.
That's why.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Their name holds a lot of weight. Because Chino XL is down with them, too.
Word?
Yes.
Chino?
Yes, Chino XL.
Before, or this is new? Because I
think Chino XL was even down with them before.
He might have been.
Yeah.
Is Chino from New York?
He's from New York.
Oh, okay.
Chino XL from New York.
All right, so we was talking about Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, good dude. It's not playing right now?
Don't worry.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. I'm checking it. I don't care. I'm going to keep coming up. This shit going to work, goddammit.
It's working, man. It's working. Don't kick your cup. Don't kick your cup.
You keep on. My cup's over there.
Yeah, but your cup's over there, but your foot was right here. That's why I said don't kick your cup. Okay. Yeah, that's why I said.
He does not want liquor wasted.
Yeah, you don't waste liquor.
So, before the first cutoff, I was talking about Anthony Mackie being Captain America.
Yes, good dude,
good dude. That being a great connection. He said that Anthony Mackie loved Bugnanas.
What happened was we did the album release party back in 2009. My brother had a dope spot booked, but at the last minute they canceled. So he's like, yo, you promoted parties, find us a spot. So I got in touch with Madam X. Shout out to Amy. So we did Madam X on a Tuesday.
Okay.
The bar made $20,000 on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Bars don't make that much.
It went up on a Tuesday, whatever that guy said. Up on a Tuesday, got little.
Yeah, I think the bar guarantee was $2,000. We made $20,000 that night. It was full to capacity.
Okay, and this is the time you said.
And Anthony Mackie just happened to be walking past, so he's like, what's going on? He came upstairs. He's like, yo, their music is amazing. He was on the street like, yo, y'all need to fuck with these dudes. That's how dope they are. He's like, yeah, fuck what you listen to. Fuck with Bugnanas. These dudes is dope. Okay.
And
then they rhymed in a cipher, and he was listening.
Okay.
Stage one of my brother was rhyming in a cipher.
Shout out to Anthony Mackie. He's a fixture. I think he's from New Orleans originally.
Yeah, he is from New Orleans.
But he'd be out in the city. He'd be out in New York a lot. I guess he got a spot out here or whatever. But,
I saw him at the all right, I might mess you up right here. What was the name of the spot? Joe's Pub. I saw him at Joe's Pub back in the days at a show he was watching. Like he knows the spots to go to if you want to hear
music. Yeah, he's around here. But I was also talking about how, all right, we got Captain America, right? And Captain America has now become a black superhero. Like in the comic books, his character, Falcon, becomes Captain America at some point, right? And I was talking about how this kind of intertwines with the new Little Mermaid trailer that everybody is all tied up about. Let me make sure this ain't clipping. So there's a lot of people that are upset about the Little Mermaid situation. And like I was saying, I'm a nerd at heart. I'm a geek ass dude. Like I raised off of comic books, video games, all types of creative shit. I was running the streets, but really not getting into shit. So what it is, but I listen to a lot of people do their little criticisms and their little, reviews on movies and TV shows and shit. And there's a big group of people that are like middle-aged white men that are like in their 40s and 50s that got like toys and magazines and shit on their wall. Not like me, but but not toys like me. I just put that up because I got that shit for free one day. But I dropped my joint. It is what it is. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
Is it right there?
Yeah. Okay, don't step on it.
Yeah, don't step on it. Don't kick it. I got it.
I'm looking out for you, brother. I don't do that, but I know that's okay.
But anyway, like I was saying, it's a group of people that always want to be racist, but hide behind these old words with new meanings.
But here's my question. I don't want to cut you off.
I was in my spill, but go.
Here's the thing. Were those sort of people mad when Liz Taylor played Cleopatra?
He took my shit.
I wasn't trying to.
No, there wasn't.
They weren't.
That's my point. My point is the fact that a couple characters get blackfaced. literally.
Oh,
right? Like
what about when Charlton Heston played Moses?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, white people have been playing black individuals for like hundreds of years, since silent films and shit, right? But now you get a couple characters that's fantasy characters, like a mermaid and a hobbit and an elf. Like, my elves live in trees and give me cookies. The fuck? like, does it matter what color they are? Like,
hold on. It's saying no. It's saying video ended when you got up.
Oh, shit. Are you serious? Nah. I'm on.
I'm just telling you what I got a minute ago. It said...
No. We're on now. That was from before.
Hold on. She sent this at... Okay, she sent it at 9:22.
What time is it?
It's 9:29. So 8 minutes... 7 minutes ago. My math is good, though.
Yeah, we're good. She just said, she just agreed with me.
Okay. Who was it?
It was Becky.
That was who I was talking about.
Becky just agreed with me, goddammit. Becky with the good hair. Come on. Oh, that wasn't Becky, but she's on. I'm getting shit fucked up. We're good right now.
We're good.
Right now. So like I was saying, basically, there's a group of people that hide behind new words. So the new way of calling black people nigga is saying you woke. New way of calling women feminists is you're woke. So that's what they hide behind. These individuals from the fucking mountains, these Canaanites from the mountains, Caucasians, they hide behind these terms. And if you say that they're racist, they go, "Oh, what do you mean I'm racist?" Listen.
Quick question, Prophet. Could I give a shout out?
Yes. Go ahead.
I have a friend, Sherry. She's watching. Shout out to Sherry Hines. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
Yeah, Clark, make sure nothing fucking up on your phone. Then why you do that while I talk?
My phone is good. It don't have much juice, but it's good.
Okay, yeah, because it's an iPhone and I got Galaxy.
Hey, there you go with the hate. There you go with the hate. The hate. But anyway, who's a famous person that invented your phone? Yeah, we got Steve Jobs. Who you got?
The people that engineered. Wait, hold on. The people that engineered your precious iPhone.
Steve Jobs.
The engineers.
Who do you have?
He's the head guy. He doesn't do all the work.
He did when he was here. He did it. Who did?
You're making fun of people that you can't tell. This is a woke environment. You have a woke agenda, nigga. Woke agenda, nigga. Name a person. The people that programmed and engineered
I didn't say that.
iPhones said, you know what?
No, I said who would make our own shit. I said who started your phone? Steve Jobs started out. Who's yours?
Who gives a fuck?
I care.
You know why?
Steve Jobs was respected.
They stole from a black man somewhere down the line.
Who, Jeffrey Osborne? What the hell?
Who's Jeffrey Osborne?
You don't know the singer Jeffrey Osborne?
Nah, I don't know. Jeffrey Osborne.
From LTD.
What year is this?
70s.
That's before me. So I know.
But Jeffrey still got hits. Jeffrey Osborne still got hits.
Jeffrey Osborne? I don't know. Listen, if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know.
All right. Tell us, man, who Jeffrey Osborne is, people.
Yeah, Rip.
Get on him. You don't know Jeffrey Osborne.
I might have heard a song and just don't know it's Jeffrey Osborne.
You gonna make me look up his discography.
Well, go ahead. Get the discography going.
All right, Rebecca says she on. Let me look up Jeffrey Osborne.
Anyways.
I'm trying to play Jeffrey.
To say is that they have nothing to do because all the Egyptian movies was whitewashed. You know what I mean? All the early comedy was blackface. So basically they always wanted to make fun of us somehow or try to be us somehow. And now that we have a couple fantasy characters that's black is a big issue. But that's all I was trying to get. Jeffrey Osborne is an American singer, songwriter, musician, and lyricist. He's a former drummer. What song? Let me finish. Okay. He is the former drummer and lead singer of the American R&B group LTD, with whom he began his musical career. Now I'm gonna get to Jeffrey Osborne's song, "Back in Love Again." You know, "Back in Love Again." Okay. You know that song. Sounds good. On the Wings of Love. On the Wings of Love. On the Wings of Love. Okay.
He got some shit.
I don't know the name.
Jeffrey got some
I'm
shit.
just telling you.
Jeffrey got some shit.
I'm sorry. I'm an 80s baby through and through.
He had a lot of hits in the 80s. He had about 20 hits in the 80s. Look at them joints.
Let me see. Is it On the Wings of Love sounds like an 80s.
Look at all them joints.
Plain Love. I like that. I like the sound of that.
Jeffrey has some shit.
Ooh. He black too. Okay. Only Human. Jeffrey.
I think he's from the islands.
Shit, I could have sampled this shit. Maybe
he got some shit you want to sample. My brother sampled him a lot.
What'd he sample?
Come on, man.
I know he got.
He sampled a lot of Jeffrey.
I know he got a lot of stuff in the cut.
Back in Style again, my brother sampled. Back in.
Oh, word. I know he got a lot.
Jeffrey got some shit.
So, yo, his brother used to be the one that would tell me, because I was a half breed when it came to like music. So, because I was really I'm really an underground artist. Like, I'm really from that. Like, Wu-Tang, it starts from Wu. I'm a Wu baby. Like, I got introduced to hip hop, like rapping and doing hip hop through Wu. You know what I mean? Before that, the only hip hop I paid attention to was what my sister was playing, which was like Audio 2, Milk is.
But I'll say this.
And hold up, the first actual song, I said this on the other pod, that got me to fuck with hip hop was Inspector Gadget by the Bad Boys. And that's what, 1986?
Yeah. But my brother, his favorite ensemble was the Native Tongue. It don't get more underground than that.
I know, but he also he was a mixture too.
Yeah, he was.
He was a mixture. Like, that's why he always said, oh, Poe does that commercial shit, but he still got that shit. Yeah. Like, he always would be like, yeah, he could do kind of both. Like, I get it. Take your phone. Right. You know what I mean? He always give me that rep, like, yo, he got some shit. And I always, and it made me think, like, honestly, a lot of the songs I wrote, I never recorded. And that's because I was afraid. Because I was so comfortable with doing a party record that when it came to like a record where I'm just ripping and going in, I didn't do all those as much as I should have. Like back in the day. Like, I have so many songs that's probably written somewhere to shit, and I just didn't do it.
But here's the thing I want to say, and it's not that I think I have more intelligence than you.
No, go ahead.
What I learned, because like we used to go to a lot of those underground, like when we was coming up, we used to go on a lot of those underground tours, and we like jewelry because that's what we like. And they go, oh, they gonna be on some money bad boy joint, and we used to rip it better than the dingiest cat you could name. They like, okay, we can't front on them.
Yeah, as long as you got skills.
We got skills.
You got skills. Know how to make write a song. Know how to get people's attention. Keep people's attention. Cause, you know what I mean?
Like my uncle, like you know what I was watching today? I don't even know if you remember it. You remember the Get Down?
That sounds. Is that with Richard? Not Richard Pryor. Is that with Bill?
No, it was this show that came out.
Oh yeah. That's the '70s joint. They had like 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah. About Flash. Yeah. I watched that.
The guy that's on the Woo. The guy that's on the Woo series. He was on that.
Exactly. The Get Down.
The light skinned dude. He's on the Jurassic Park movie.
They was talking about Flash, Africa Bambaataa, and the other dude I'm missing.
I forget, but it was like all the Pioneers.
Yeah, it was all the Pioneers. But do you know why it got canceled?
No, what was the main reason why?
They said it cost too much, but the real reason they got canceled.
It didn't cost too much.
Nah, it was costing a lot.
Well, it was a period piece, so period piece cost
it was like $70,000 an episode.
It wasn't making that shit back.
No, what it was the reason I really think it got canceled because they was getting ready to get into Africa Bambaataa, and he only had all the stuff with the kids. He had all the stuff with the kids, so like, yeah.
That could have been it.
Yeah, I think that was the main reason.
Yeah, because all that shit started coming out.
Yeah.
All that shit started coming out. So we talked about the cottage. We go to the cottage.
Talked about the cottage.
The college people be popping over there. That's where I saw you and your brother. That's when I knew you was in Hackensack.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I was like, go ahead.
We didn't get to the re-release of Airplay music.
Tell them about the re-release.
Okay, here's what it was. Me and my brother, here's the thing. My brother was a phenomenal person. He like all he used to do was create beats since he was about 14 years old. And I always wanted to have a avenue for him to get his beats out there. Because I knew he was talented, but if you're talented, nobody hears you, it doesn't go anywhere. So I created Airplay Entertainment. And the first thing we did is I got all the talented artists I knew from wherever they was from. It was New York. I didn't know people outside New York talented-wise. So I got a bunch of people from the Bronx and Brooklyn, and we put an EP together back in '96. My brother produced all the joints. It was only 6 songs, and we didn't charge anything. We just sent them to colleges, but it had a phenomenal following. Like I saw a piece that went for 2 years ago. It went for $500. All it was 6 songs. It was an EP. Who's selling a vinyl? Who's buying a vinyl EP for $600?
That's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread.
Nipsey shit, yeah.
That's a lot of bread.
Yeah.
So his cousin Danny, what's the name of Danny's joint? His cousin Danny is re-releasing it.
I don't know the new name. I know make it happen.
Shout out to Danny.
Shout out to my cousin Dancy, DJ Dancy, Danny, you know what I mean? He's gonna watch this or see this or whatever.
He's re-releasing it, and we're gonna have a huge release for it. And we hope it does as well as possible. Yeah. Thank you for everybody who supported it.
Make sure you let them know before we get off of here.
It's gonna be called Airplay Entertainment Presents, and it's coming out in October. I'm not sure which October. So this October. It's coming out soon. It's ready. It's ready. Okay. Coming out in October.
All right. Shit.
And as you see, I got the
Yo, you can show that.
The piece for the Airplay.
Okay.
And I got the tattoo back in '96 when we first started making moves. Okay. Rebecca, shut up. I know you said it looks like a screaming fetus. The hell with you.
Wow. Let me see it again. A screaming fetus. That's a big head for a fetus, goddamn.
It's an ear.
That is an ear, but if she thinks it's a fetus, that means this is the face. Nigga, why do you think that is the face?
She's like, it looks like a screaming fetus.
So, I ain't been on for about a week or two. The Queen.
Yes, the Queen.
Now, I was told before I did this pod that someone was like, "Are you making mad money off this pod yet?" Or blah, blah, blah. I was like, "No, I'm just grinding, trying to get everything where it is." And she said, "Oh, okay. I thought you was doing that because you like an asshole."
Whoa! Why would she say that?
Not in a bad way, like an asshole, like stir up the pot, like Kevin Samuels and shit. Say shit that people don't want to hear, even though it might be truthful. That kind of asshole, right? And I am that kind of asshole. But when the Queen died, the first thing that popped in my head was Ding Dong. Ding Dong, the Queen is dead. That's the first thing that popped in my head. I didn't think none of it. She was always alive since I was alive. You know, she was always old to me. She always seemed like she didn't really care about, the... All right. I have no idea what's going on.
It says Claude posted the start a live video. It just came through. So you good.
We're on right now. And for some reason, I really don't understand why all this shit is pausing and stopping and all that shit. Everything was charged up, so I don't want to have it all broken up.
I just got a fresh cut for this podcast. Shout out to my man Dre at Bespoke Barbers.
Oh yeah, Bespoke. He just did an interview with my brother around the Roundtable Podcast. Yeah. They just did the Roundtable Podcast. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Shout out to We Out Travel Group. Always Big Boo. You know what I mean?
Have you been to his restaurant yet?
No. I haven't, but he got interviewed about that too.
He got interviewed a bunch of times about the restaurant.
Well, I'm just telling you, just recently.
He
just recently got it done. You know what I mean? Like I said, shout out to We Out Travel Group. Shout out. They about to go to what's that spot everybody want to go to?
Zimbabwe.
Not Zimbabwe, nigga. Fucking fucked up.
I'm African. I'm going with Zimbabwe. Fuck that.
The Arab spot where all the girls go to get princes. I don't know. They're going there.
Dubai?
Dubai. Yeah, they're going to Dubai. I'm fucked up. I don't know what you put in that drink. They're going to Dubai. Shout out to them. They'll be there in like maybe 2 weeks or so.
Go to Zimbabwe. It's better.
I don't know about Zimbabwe right now.
No, that's where all people are.
I want to go to Africa, but I just specifically Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
I was talking about the Queen, but nobody cares. Fuck it. Raising Kanan, real quick.
Good show, good show.
I'm tired of Raising Kanan because Kanan ain't Kanan. He ain't 50 Cent. He's not that guy.
He's getting there. What do you want to be? Nobody wakes up in there, that dude. Yeah.
Yo, Unique. It should be Unique show. He is the star of the show.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I'm gonna tell you the star of the show is.
Listen.
The Thomas family.
The girl?
No, the Thomas family. You got one brother who's no, you know who I like? Both of the brothers are MO.
No, I like Marvin. Marvin
is a dude. And Marvin is always every episode, every scene he's eating. Marvin is he about to smash the counselor.
Yeah.
He about to smash
counselor on him. And it sucks because most of these people are probably gonna die. My prediction is the mom gets killed. And then Kanan becomes 50 Cent, which is Kanan, and then you get
all Kanan. 3 of them are gonna get killed.
But yeah, they are, and that's gonna make me mad. I don't want Marvin to die.
I like Lulu too. Lulu doing the music. Lulu doing the music.
But he's too.
No, but you see Lulu bust Albie Short's son ass. Oh, you trying to sell? You see
that's still Albie Short's son ass. It's not like
come on.
The nigga pulled out a gun and said, "You ain't gonna do it." Yeah. Turn his back. Yeah. Yo, you turn the back. Yo.
But think about it.
I gotta shoot you in the calf muscle.
Lulu is gangsta in every. You never see Lulu be a punk in any scene. He doesn't. He like whatever you need. I got. He can't shoot for shit, but he good.
Nah, I'm with Lulu, but Marvin's my favorite.
I like both of them.
You don't give a fuck. He's about.
You just like him because he always eating. He agreed.
Yeah, I see myself in that type of. I see myself.
I like the whole family. I can't front. I like the whole family.
The mom is ill.
The mom is ill, but she be bugging.
She's doing great acting on that. But
the mom's is shaped like a straw. She weighs about 10 pounds.
She was bigger, I think. I think she was bigger, and that's why she got super fit like that. But
she never weighed more than 10 pounds.
I'm talking about before the show.
She was a Broadway actress. Broadway people don't be
I seen a picture. She looked bigger. Maybe she had a baby.
Yeah.
Listen. Anyway, Kanan is not Kanan.
He's getting there.
The nigga ain't even meet fucking Ghost in this. And white.
He gonna meet them early. He was older than them.
Wait, the way they promoted it before it came out.
But you know they had to do. It's just like
this nigga, they not even high school.
But it's just like what you call him is not even getting this show. Remember Tate was supposed to get a show. They decided he's not getting the show.
Because you know why Tate didn't get the show?
Because you don't need one.
No, you know why Tate didn't get the show?
Why?
Because fucking Eminem fucked it up for the whole shit.
What does Eminem have to do?
White power. Fucking what's the white guy that
Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy's show was so slow.
No, but hold on. Remember, it was supposed to be the Kanan show. It was supposed to be Tommy's show. It's supposed to be Tate show.
Yeah, but Tommy's show was the worst one out of it.
No.
Tommy's show is better than Tommy's show.
No, but a lot of people like the Tommy show. I got 2 of my friends. My man CJ Love, they like, Tommy show's the best show out.
Boy comes to town.
Listen to me. I'm just telling you what. I'm telling you word on the street.
Comes to town. And no disrespect, because I got white people friends. And I don't call white people friends.
I'm telling you word on the street.
Listen, this white motherfucker comes to town wearing the same outfit, all black, with the same car that nobody fucking pulls over and gives a ticket to. What happened now?
It said it discontinued the live stream at 9:43. I told her, did you pay up? And another person I said, did you pay a bill? She said, I did pay my bill. You guys are delayed response. You're doing good.
And wait, is it on now?
I don't know. I can't see the red light. I need glasses.
Listen, we're going to finish this recording. And whatever comes out of this shit, it fucking comes
like I said, I could do a part 2. This is fun. I have no problem.
This is definitely fun. But I don't know why this shit is cutting off, and this is bad because I can't have the next episode do this. But buzz it. Tommy shit was slow. But a lot of nigga walked around, hardly got shot at. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. Tommy's show to me doesn't even really seem like it's part of the Power universe.
He came from it, and
no. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. They got
the same girl from New York trying to be on the girl that's Tommy's in Chicago. The same one of
the one who got her face sliced.
No, she died. That was her. That
was the only person they had.
No, then one of the detectives. That's the one that got her face sliced was working with him. Then one of the detectives came over here. No. Anyway.
You were a little slow. That ain't what happened.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little slow. Anyway, the time is...
What's her name?
I don't know Martinez.
What's the detective name?
All called Martinez.
It wasn't no damn Martinez. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking about the chick who always face always. Yeah,
like you
my bad,
like she had a stroke.
Yeah.
They always called like Martinez.
She was in that episode. I know what you're talking about.
Since
the one who your man punched in the face when he ran out.
They're always a Martinez since like fucking the 90s. Anyway. Boom.
The dyke, she's a dyke. The gay one.
They always keep.
Well, no, but remember they came to our Sax came to our house. He's like, "Oh, you're fine," and she's like, "That the girl."
She had a girl.
Yeah, that's a girl. Yeah.
So boom. All right, we ain't gonna cut off no motherfucking mouth. We talked about this. About anything else you want to say? I want to end it off with the PNB Rock situation. That was fucking...
The airplay release, like we said, is in October.
Okay.
We didn't get to Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish. I know what you want to touch on with them.
Oh, bad. We still on? I don't know. We still on.
We still on. We could talk about Tiffany Haddish. Let's talk about Tiffany Haddish and PNB Rock.
Okay, we're going to do that. All right, so Tiffany Haddish, let's do it with the Tiffany Haddish shit. So, Tiffany Haddish got caught up, but... she wasn't popular at the time that she did this video.
Okay.
From my, cause I
don't really know much about that.
All right. So basically it's a video. It's not a good video.
Okay.
The video is really sick. I think they was trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny at all.
Okay.
And get on your phone just in case something happens.
Okay.
Make sure.
They gotta be all bossy about it.
Yeah, they making sure. Listen, this is your shit. They want to make sure you got the stuff.
Okay. He discontinued the live stream. That was at 9:43.
What time is it now?
9:50.
Okay.
Let me see what she says after.
All right.
She says you're good.
Okay.
She says you're good.
Okay.
Shout out to the people that say we're good.
Thank you for whatever time we have. We're going to end this. So like I was saying, boom, Tiffany had this shit. She got caught up. At the time, she wasn't that popular. Aries Spears was more popular. Aries Spears is an asshole, but he relishes in that shit. Well, he's a comedian too. It wasn't that funny at all. I understand where they was trying to go, like basically saying, watch who you leave your kids with. And if this happens, it will basically spread and the kid will end up doing the same thing. Okay. That was the whole way they was trying to put it. Premise, but it was executed horribly. Okay. It wasn't funny at all. Because if it was funny, you could at least say it was funny and you understood that. But it wasn't funny at all. And the way it was presented wasn't tasteful. Okay. So I fuck with Aries. I know a lot of people don't like Aries, especially women right now or probably ever, whatever.
When Aries first came out, he was like the funniest dude in the game in the early 90s. Yeah. That's when he was still skinny.
Yeah, when he was still skinny and he was on Mad TV.
Yeah.
And then
this was even before Mad TV.
Nah, I fuck with his podcast a little.
Have you seen him? He came on Def Comedy Jam in the early 90s. He was skinny. This was before Mad TV. Yeah. He killed it.
Yeah, it's a lot of comedians that's like that. But I think he's just he's in the mind state.
He's in a weird space right now.
No, I understand. No,
I just said weird.
I understand when you're not really that guy, but you think you that guy. Because that's where he's at. You're not that guy, but you think you that guy. And your attitude is, since niggas don't fuck with me, fuck them. I'm going to come whichever way I feel comfortable. And obviously, that's how he feels comfortable. I listen to this file. I understand kind of the ways. And I know this all varies from the whole
Lizzo. Yeah.
This all comes from the Lizzo shit because this was something that was happening before that they said they had cleared up, or there was some kind of situation with the kids or the parent saying they didn't know. But the parent is a friend of Tiffany Haddish somehow. Okay. And I thought about it, and the parents do have some whatchamacallit in this situation, because you should know exactly what you're leaving your kids to do for. They should tell you why they're there and what they're going to be involved with prior to it being done. So they definitely do have some responsibility. Tiffany does too, but at the time, she probably scratching and sniffing for anything she could get. And she's the bigger personality and celebrity, so they're going to bring her down. And, Aries probably just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? What it is, what it is. But what do you think about the situation that you know about?
I'll say this. I saw Aries Spears when he was first beginning. He was always a funny guy. I mean, he may be going through a rough patch. I don't like to put my black people down, so I'm going to just leave it alone.
Yeah, black people do love to put each other down.
I don't want to do it. That's not what I'm built for.
Okay. And plus there are, and let's
shout out to Lizzo. I'm not going to put you down either. She's a big boo though.
I mean, I might not agree with how she moves and stuff.
Yeah.
But do what you do.
Yeah, we're not here to put people down.
But do understand that this is not actual. This is a video skit. Even though some things that were done in this video skit was uncalled for, it wasn't the actual molestation of a child. And there are other people that aren't our people that molest children all the time, every day. So, you know what I mean? Let's try to just think of it in that form, but hopefully everything goes good with that. And let's end it out with P&B Rock.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to say about this. This took everybody by surprise.
I didn't really know him, but I heard a few things. Like, he had a few incidents where people tried to rob him and he didn't go for it. I respect that.
Yeah, he was the dude from Philly. He always claimed that he's from the trenches. You know what I mean? And he knows how to be on the other side of that. And I understand that. But shit, we living in a time. This is another thing I ain't put up there, which this will go into it. 80s versus now, because the way people are moving right now, I keep telling motherfuckers, I was a kid in the 80s and I understand how it was. You could end up missing. You could end up gone and nobody would know. There was no cameras. There was no phones. It was, you know what I mean? And the 80s was always dark. It don't matter what it was. The movies were dark.
So was the 70s. 70s
I wasn't there for the 70s, so I couldn't feel that atmosphere. But for the 80s, it always had a dark tint to it. So
think about it. Well, I should pardon me. Excuse me, people. Please take that back. I'll say, think about it. That first blackout that I remember was in the 70s, but you wasn't here yet.
77, right?
Yes. And that was when the Son of Sam, you seen that joint Spike Lee did?
Yeah.
That was crazy. The 70s.
No, I can understand that. I was only here for the 03 blackout.
That fake ass blackout.
Nobody did nothing.
That was a brownout. That wasn't no blackout.
For half a day or it? Anyways, where was I at? So basically,
I know people furnished their whole house off that 77 blackout.
I can believe that.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I heard that was the increase of DJs because DJs
exactly they got equipment. Crazy out here in all them spots. They got robbed like a mug.
Jesus. So basically, I was always comparing. Who did I talk to? I talked to my guy prisoner, Scotty, about the 80s and now. And he said the 80s was crazy. Yes, the 80s was completely crazy.
Yeah.
You could get snuffed just walking by, get robbed just by walking by, like it was nothing. But the gall and the fucking cojones pause that these motherfuckers have now is unfucking believable, because not only are you doing the shit that motherfuckers did in the 80s, there's cameras everywhere. And niggas don't care. So my thing is, now seems more boastful, like the way they doing it, because
it's easier to get caught these days.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about it. So it's like, oh, okay, because in the 80s, you could get away with it. It's mad people.
In the 70s, people was going to stores around the corner from their house and taking everything and still living in that area. So
prior to like probably the mid 90s, you could pretty much get away with most shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
it was a different time.
Yeah. So now that these motherfuckers just have the goal, like this man was in a fucking restaurant. Yeah, it was Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, whatever.
Oh,
and yeah. A lot of people gonna say, oh, the girl did this. We don't know.
Yeah, she put it on. She put it on. And I always tell my brother that. I love my brother to death, but he was an attention whore, like you. No, excuse me, let me take that back. Here's my thing. If you're from the hood, you're not supposed to pimp where you're at every place, every time. Because you know the cats, Like my brother and me always said, the get me factor is real. What? You know when you go to a place.
Come down.
The get me factor is real. Sometimes you go to some place, you park your car, and it's dark. You know they can get you if they want to.
Yeah.
We call it the get me factor.
The get me factor. Come on. You late in the party.
It's called the get me factor.
Shout out to my cousin Shawnee.
Shout out to his cousin Shawnee.
Her birthday just passed.
Happy birthday.
Walk by.
Come on.
You already see you.
Don't be scared. I'm sweaty, so hey. No, but we call it the get me factor. When you go somewhere and you don't know the principles in the area, and you shine it. Like here's what Ice-T said. He's like, I peeped this today. I watched video. He's like, LA artists don't shine like that because they know you can shine in certain places and they know you shine. He's like, Snoop, Dre, none of us wear jewelry unless we're in certain areas. He's like, even Tupac. They know they're in areas you can't do that.
But sometimes you get so comfortable. And I think the nigga was comfortable.
He was comfortable.
I heard that he lived there for some time.
Yeah. But they tried to rob him twice.
Yeah, but see, you gotta understand, the mind state that I'm not this dude, but from being around these dudes, the mind state of a nigga from the street is always, if they get me, they're gonna get me. But I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And that's where
I agree with you. But here's the thing I always noticed. I noticed when I was watching him. He's like, yeah, I'm here with my people. Now, me and you, when we say we with our people, we mean our team where we know we good. His peoples was his wife and his daughter. You can't. That's not a team that you could defend yourself with. But
he also take into account this is broad daylight. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So your sensibility of motherfuckers running. I understand. But what did my man say? It was a documentary about Biggie when Biggie was out there.
No, let me tell you. No, I don't know what he said.
And the dude said, there's a respect to even ignorance you have to give. Because you come to California, it's sunny, it's palm trees, it's beautiful women. You get lost in the everything feels comfortable until them goon ass niggas run up on your ass.
But let me tell you me and my brother's thought. Okay. The get me factor is always there. It could be light, it could be dark, it could be Sunday, church day. The get me factor is always there. You always got to be ready.
Okay.
If you're going to tuck or you're going to be ready to.
Niggas don't do that no more.
Well,
I mean, once in a blue, you come up with a nigga that's want to shoot the one with
tuck. Well, you gotta do something. You gotta do something.
You know what I mean? But
the get me factor is real.
Yo, that took everybody. I hope everybody learned it. Rappers, you don't have
stay away from the get me factor.
No, fuck that. Rappers, you don't have to be flashy. Like for what? Like
yes, you do. Fat Joe it.
Don't get Fat Joe hemmed up, man. What the fuck?
No, Fat Joe go with his jewels wherever he at. But Fat Joe always make sure he got a team that don't care. Fat Joe never.
You got these young niggas.
Fat Joe,
move over here.
Listen to me. Fat Joe.
Watch your cup. Your cup right there.
Wait a minute. Whoa. My cup is over here. I'm way over here. I got my cup.
The camera's right there, and you talking to me.
My cup is way over here. I'm good. To get me Fat Joe grew up like I did. He knows about the get me factor, so he's always good. Fat Joe is not slipping. Fat Joe not slipping.
It might be some motherfuckers that would give him respect, like they give other motherfuckers respect. These young niggas don't get.
No. But if you ever notice, when Fat Joe know he in the L area, he with a TS choker. You can't really get a choker.
Yo, what's up with the choker?
The choker. You can't. You can't get a choker.
What's up with the choker?
You can't get a choker. You can't.
Oh my god.
The choker be like right here. How you gonna steal a choker?
Oh my god. What is that? Little Mermaid. We talked about Little Mermaid. I've said that twice. You missed Little Mermaid. But yeah,
there's nothing wrong with the choker, bro.
Hey man. Hey. Anything you want to say, brother? Anything else we got to talk about? Whatever you want to say.
Look out for the Airplay Entertainment release in October. Still love and support Asa. Hackensack Brewery, Sunday, November 26th, we said, right?
26?
Yes.
Okay. Sunday.
Yes, Sunday. The last Sunday in September.
2 to 8. 2 to 8.
And it's free. Come get a brew and listen to good music.
Yeah. And talk and, network, do whatever you do.
Do what you do.
You know what I mean? I'll be there.
And shout out to his cousin. Shout out to Shawnee in the cut. You know what I mean? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Anything you want to say, Shawnee? You got to say it in my mic. Go ahead, say it. Come closer because his mic is on his thing.
I don't have anything to say.
You gotta come to the microphone and say,
don't kick the vodka.
Nah, fuck it. I'm fucked up. He fucked up.
I'm not. I'm good. I drink like this all the time.
She ate food anyway.
He said you ate food.
You ate food. You good.
He been drinking with me.
Yeah, I've been drinking and going through technical difficulties or some shit.
Yeah, but don't worry.
I'm not gonna kick it.
Your foot got very close.
You think I want to kick it?
All right, you good. You good.
Asa Buchanan.
Brother, love you. I miss you. We're going to do it up big for you, brother. We're going to do it up big for you.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that came in. Thank you for staying with us as long as you could.
And get the album if you get a chance.
For the technical difficulties. I got to figure this shit out. I ain't know what the fuck was happening. I don't normally deal with this, but whatever. Also subscribe to my YouTube page. That's Claw TV on YouTube. You know what I mean? If you're on my Instagram, the link is in the bio. You hit that. You get all the videos that I got so far. You know, and we're going to have some more.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I got a text. Look, it said, looking good. You are. Shout out to your barber, Dre. Dre Perrin hooked me up. Thank you, Dre.
Like I said, shout out to Dre. Shout out to Beast Bolck. He just did an interview with the Round Table Podcast. Shout out to We Out Travel Group. You know what I mean? Dubai in a few weeks. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? Anybody else? Shout out to Make It Enough Podcast. My other brothers that got a podcast. They on their third or fourth episode.
Do you know Danny's thing at all? DJ Dance?
DJ Dance CE.
The label, we can't remember.
I know that the lunch thing, but I don't know.
Lunch Table Beats.
Lunch Table Beats is coming out. He hit me up for that. There's a lot of beat battles.
He got a lot of stuff going on. Shout out to Danny.
Yeah, shout out to Daniel.
Good brother. You rock with him for more than 20 years.
He'll come back. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Just a young black man trying to make shit happen. Shani, you want to say something? Take us out. Come on, take us out. Say something inspirational.
She like, didn't I tell you I ain't want to say nothing?
She came down.
She like, look at her face. She like, I told you I ain't want to say nothing.
What keys? From what? The car? Yeah. What you left in my car? I did not bring. It is my responsibility to bring your. This whole time I've been here for hours. I know. But what? So I'm holding you up from sleep. No, not really. You sure? They can't hear you respond. If you were closer, maybe they could. I don't know what they can hear, honestly. My shit has been cutting off 4 or 5 fucking times. People, attention, Horse Podcast. Fuck with the shirts. They're coming soon. I'm just fucking with everything. Hope you like it.
Yes. All right.
Bada bing. I think that's it. You sure? You good?
Yes, I'm good. Like I said, check for anything Asa Buchanan. Check for Airplay Entertainment. Check for good music.
Check for good music. Check for the new project that's coming that Dancy is working on. Yes. You know what I mean? You always go to the Hackensack Brewery. Shout out to everybody that was telling me the shit was paused and shit.
Shout out to Mike Jones at Hackensack Brewery.
Mike Jones. We out.
We out.